What is sleep? Well, Mahatma Gandhi actually had a beautiful quote: each night when I go to sleep, I die. And the next morning when I wake up, I'm reborn. And I just want to pause on that for a moment because it's really true. If you think about it, when you let yourself fall asleep, you are surrendering to no longer being conscious, no longer being in control. And that right there could be the linchpin of why people have trouble sleeping, because they're afraid to let go of control of their life, to let themselves be taken to who knows where, and with no guarantee that they're going to wake up in the morning. Exercise is another very important intervention. We know that people who have regular physical activity tend to have less sleep-related impairments. This is particularly true for healthcare shift workers, so those who are living and sleeping opposite of what their circadian rhythm would like them to do. If they exercise during the time that they're awake, they tend to be less impaired when they're awake, and they tend to sleep better. Regular exercise improves the apnea hypoapnea index, so it's really good for people with obstructive sleep apnea. So this slide is helpful. This is a way to kind of categorize your herbs in terms of how they most impact insomnia. Now, this is all around hyperarousal model of insomnia, so some degree of circadian dysfunction or at least hyperactivity on the part of the central nervous system. But you can see that a lot of herbs, especially our excuse me, our adaptogens, obviously focus on HPA axis activation. Then there can be just increased metabolic rate. Some of our nervines like kava and lemon balm can work there. For functional neuroanatomic changes, i.e. like skeletal muscle cramping and pain. Some of the attributes that it has that kind of nestle it up there are that it is an anti-inflammatory, CBD specifically, and this is where those TRPV receptors come in. These are vanillinoid receptors, which are very important in the inflammatory response, and when they're activated in inflamed tissue, there's a downregulation of inflammasome activation, so there's fewer inflammatory cytokines that are produced, and therefore pain is reduced. So